Okay,
That's the face of a man who really is tired of seeing some crap. Well, we're back with the field in. And who knows what else.
Yeah, how much time did it take to fix whatever was wrong with this thing?
Oh, well, this was not a fix. Recall that it is a new one.
Well, I don't know why.
What happened was my other Xbox One decided that it was done being an Xbox One, so it
And you
fancied
spent
itself a paperweight
the
instead.
money. Well, this one's a paperweight too, as far as I'm concerned. But that's just me.
Cluck, 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 cluck. And how about we
left you a Tesseract.
Can I? Okay.
I don't
how
think
about...
you can stealth kill one of those from a cliff. I'm pretty sure he can smell you.
Well, okay, he can. He can certainly smell me. Guess what?
The problem
We're
that
having
I remember
Christmas
having
ham,
with this game
and
is that it's actually hard to be as stealthy as you need to be.
Why is this?
Because getting into fights is like a bad idea always.
Pal, execution.
He's dead, you weirdo.
I know, but they gave me the option again, so I was kind of like, well, okay. Gotta
but
go
like
get me the
Assassin's
Tesseract.
Creed, you could walk around and like you weren't. The issue with this is there's nowhere you can go and not be an immediate target.
Well, that's true.
Which means you have to stealth everywhere, and we just never do.
I certainly did not hear Assassin's Creed when you just said that.
Okay, I don't know what you need to get your hearing checked then, but
I must need to do that.
But yeah, I just remember.
What did he say?
I remember being frustrated by.
Well, it's a
the
little.
problem is the moment you get into a
do you
brawl,
feel like
everybody
the first game was different?
Maybe
bit.
I can't be sure because it was so long ago, but I
was a
didn't
little bit
feel
different.
like the fights were as just
Unfinished
endless.
business.
Because the problem is, once you get into a fight, it just grows because everybody around you.
Ooga Kooga.
Oh, do we have to kill him? I thought we liked him.
Is savoring your defeat. Well, I don't have to.
Well,
Let's not then.
See, I don't remember
It's
who was
interesting
on
that he's
our.
savoring my defeat.
I don't know who was on our roster.
Quick throw. I don't want to do that either.
I don't know. I just remember
I recall the
fights
first one being a
are
little
always
less,
a problem. Like it's a bad. Once you get into a fight, it's like, well, okay, this is just the
But
next.
the first
20
one was
minutes.
a little more true to the concept of you could decide a bit of your style of gameplay. Because some people are obviously going to play it as a bit of a rogue, whereas others. Okay,
No, you're supposed to do it stealthy, obviously, if only because some of the time you can't kill these guys without knowing more about them. You got to get the intel on them first. I'm just saying the actual getting around proves more difficult in this because there's guys everywhere. And like what you're about to do is just going to cause a ruckus.
That's true.
Like you kill him and then someone's going to see you do that. It's like it requires
I love how he
a level of
yells while
stealth
he's-
that even Assassin's Creed doesn't require of you, because at least Assassin's Creed you can walk around some places without getting in trouble. Whereas here it's like the moment anyone sees you, you're in a spat.
Okay. See, okay, if I can just say this, I mad respect to this game for what it's doing. However, the first game had maybe 60%. I'll give them even more than that and say maybe 40% of its own, or of Assassin's Creed stuff, and then like 60% of its own spin on
it was more
things.
than that.
This
It was
is
very
fairly
heavily
on the
Assassin's
nose.
Creed, the first
But I
one.
mean, this is like, it's stealing even just the whole, hey, I'm around a corner now.
The last
and
game did that. The whole
yeah.
It's never not been Assassin's Creed in Mordor. That's been
I wonder
that's been its
whether
whole thing.
that's kind of, I wonder whether like certain.
Well,
should
given
look
that
up whether
Ubisoft gave up on
animator-
it, I'm fine that someone else is doing it all right.
But I'm saying, I wonder whether the animators were somehow, or not the animators, but the game makers were rather the same individuals.
No,
I
it's in a
wonder.
different studio.
Well, different studio, sure, but I mean, if you have, like, if you're like,
what do
I
you-
worked
what do you-
on those
what-
games.
Yes, different studio. What you acting like that's not? What's Star Wars doing in here? That's a Rebel logo. Well, see, just like what I was saying.
Okay. I take no crap from you. Okay.
Well, maybe those guys aren't
Christmas
gonna know
ham.
Whoa, okay, dragons.
Served up.
Dragons abound, apparently. That's out of nowhere.
Is that a wooden dummy? I want to practice on that.
Oh, there's an intel lying around.
All right, so I have a bit of a, I don't know, call it a
Thorn in your
call it something in my craw.
nostril.
And that is, I was talking about this with a few fellow adults that happen to be wizened in age.
What kind of is this? That okay?
I'm just saying.
You part of a wicked group now?
No, I said wizened, not.
Well, yeah, but that was a strange way of wording that.
Well, I'm just okay.
I'm into necromancy, is what I'm saying.
No, I don't. I mean, they're boomers, but I don't like using that term because I think now it's just associated with, the minute you use that hot button word, you're just another millennial talking about boomers. And it's like, well, no, that's not what I am. I am going to talk about boomers. I am a millennial, but... and that is, I take issue a bit with, well, a few things.
Could we perhaps determine what it is we're going to actually do in the game before we...
Press... What am I doing to hold stealth kill?
I think it's just reminding
Oh,
you.
well,
how to,
okay.
It's just reminding you how to do it. But
thought
the
you
real
were
question
saying-
is, whoa. Well, okay, so whatever it is we don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. I guess you're the one playing. You don't have to know what you're doing.
Well, we can check. Quests. So right now our quests are Before Dawn. General What's Her Head. Oh yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, but what about it?
Was captured
it's
by
complete.
the Witch
Well, these are the
Kings.
complete
Oh well,
quests.
okay.
How do we get to
No,
the
that's
map?
only at 58. So what's needing to be done? Complete.
That's Gondor
what's
quest. There's
missing?
probably 58 of all the possible ones.
Oh, okay.
Go to the yellow one. That one's clearly the...
That's the active unfinished business. That's the one I started to activate and then decided not to because we don't want to kill.
No, that's a
Uguga.
different guy, though. I don't care
it's
about
not.
Takara the Rhymer. Who wants him? I just didn't want to kill Ugakuga.
All right, so let's go.
Yeah,
and
don't kill him.
Figure that out.
No, don't kill him.
No, we're going to get.
No, that's Ugakuga now. Go to the other
Oh.
guy, whatever that guy's name was. Yeah, Takara the Rhymer. Who cares about him?
All right, that's what we're gonna do.
Ooh,
Yeah, he looks like a twonk too.
He's certainly mongoloidy.
And that is, I take issue with my own generation. Well, actually, slightly behind.
Okay, are we
which
getting into this? Is
slightly behind my.
Should we get into some therapy?
Slightly older than my my own generation. And
okay, so
death.
yes, you did successfully sneak up on him, but the two mounted warriors saw you do that. So I don't know that you've gained much.
Can I? What is it going to allow me to do?
I guess if you can run away like a sissy, it would seem.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
and cause explosions and bundle under your. Oh, you're just giving up, are you?
oh, okay. I thought I was dead.
Ronk.
Ronk the Gab.
All right, he's a solid maybe. Oh, he just walks off.
Oh, he's not even gonna give me the time of day. He's definitely in more than maybe now. He's like, nah, I don't have time for you. You ain't ready for me yet. Why
Well,
don't you
we
go
may be
back?
proving him right. See, it's just once you get into a big old fight like this. I mean, Assassin's Creed had the same issue where once you get into a fight, it stops being
jump?
fun.
Can I do?
That's just the ocean. I don't think you want to be jumping into that. I don't. The first Assassin's Creed game didn't have as bad of combat. The problem is the later Assassin's Creeds, the combat got worse and worse. Where it's like unless you stealthed perfectly and killed the
don't
guy immediately, getting into a fight was just tedious and boring because
Well,
it took
but
too
see,
long
that
to
does
kill
give
people.
you an incentive to fight in the. That is 100% a wooden dummy. Like I feel like you.
Okay, see, you're just gonna blunder through camp now,
Well,
proving my
At
point.
this point, I'm just gonna hide. So I'm trying to get.
Yeah, but you
far
can't do
enough
that in this
away.
game because
Yes,
there's
you can.
there's no hiding places like there
Okay, I
are.
was in the bushes earlier.
Well,
that
okay,
is
I mean, I guess that counts, but it's not the same Assassin's Creed type hiding
it
place.
is. Like you.
No,
they
'cause
won't
I think
be
that
able
once
to see
they-
me in here, and I will.
Yeah, but they're gonna look in there,
Yeah,
and they'll
then I
probably
will-
find you.
end up assassinating their
Yeah,
guts.
but you can't do that when there's 3 guys all looking in the bush. You're not going to be able to take one of them out and just have the rest of them think, wow, it's an aggressive bush.
Well, maybe it's a stinging needle.
A very, very stinging one.
It's very stingy. So my issue I take with the generation slightly before me, but also in my own generation, it's a cultural zeitgeist, and that is when there's not this concept of push through something. Like when I met with a challenge, especially one that other people may deem significant enough that it would warrant some level of not patience, but some level of appreciation for how difficult it is. Like, say you're walking through, like, okay, you just got in a car accident and now your arm's broken. Say something like that. Something where it's like, okay, that's a major thing.
I thought you're making a societal commentary.
Well, I am. So then you have this guy.
I don't think getting your arm broken.
No, I'm saying
that's not like, oh, you need to toughen up.
Example. No, what I'm saying is then you have this guy. And rather than going back to work and going, well, I have to just deal with the fact that unfortunately I got in a wreck and my arm's broken, but I have to figure out some way to work around the problem.
Well, depending on your work,
job.
I was gonna say you can't just be like, get back to work.
Of course,
pal.
But I'm just saying, or you have this other type of individual that I feel like you see often, which is like, now I could claim disability, and I'm now maybe broken arm isn't a good example, but
I was about to say that's precisely what that kind of stuff works for.
Well, but I'm saying no,
because that's usually limited. So it's like, okay, it'll take me a month to get this cast off.
That's not. Some people will run with it as far as they possibly can.
Then you got to blame the system for allowing that.
Well, and I agree. There's a part of it that's a system issue, but then the other part of it is a societal acceptance of, like, anytime something is deemed worthy enough of pity, people will milk that cow until it's dry. And I don't understand.
I don't understand what we're doing in this bush, though.
Well, at the time I was trying to make sure I was actually officially hidden, but now
I think you are. But
I'm gonna come and drink some water from the lake.
I wouldn't drink water from anything near orcs.
So what I'm getting at is that there was this, at least with the way I was raised, where you go, okay, yeah, like you got dealt a sucky hand in life, or maybe something happened to you that ended up, like,
Are you dancing around a concrete example that you won't share?
No, not at all.
Because it seems as though something has deposited this thorn in your nostril.
Well,
you might as well just say it, and we'll analyze that. Because the hypothetical, it's like, well, I don't know what this guy's. What? That was the strangest interaction.
I mean, it was giving me the option, so I was like, sure, all right, I'll use a wraith attack. And now he's killed in a bush, and these other guys are gonna be like, where'd he go?
Where'd this fire come from? Oh well.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Oh.
Okay. He
just bashed that guy with a lute. Fort Hog.
Mysterious savior. Fort Hog. We need him so bad.
I don't remember recruiting him.
Wait a second.
How did he get here?
Yeah, he's certainly not on our team, like, officially. He just needs to be now.
Do the guys we've already brainwash others?
Deceive me? I don't know, but maybe.
Is there a cult? We're the cult leader now. We have ministers that evangelize on our behalf.
So
that was interesting. He beat him with a lute too, no less.
I know, that was a brilliant
Fort
turn
Hog.
When he was a young Fort Hog. Oh, okay.
Wealth gem.
So,
people just be seeing you all the time.
I know. What I take issue with.
Perhaps the real problem is just that we're not playing this game as it ought to be played.
Well, now I'm looking on the map. I just can't. Where is it that I'm going?
It demands a stealth from us that we're just not willing to give it.
Okay, where is this?
You want me to sneak around here for 10 minutes? Best I can do is bash through the front gate with me knob out.
Okay, seriously, I highlighted that.
Nernan. You gotta go to Nernan.
Where is Nernan?
I don't know. It's that weird Hydra-looking symbol.
Where's Newt Spilkus? All right, we'll hide him. Okay, seriously though, like
Name a Consuela Schlepkes. I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to do.
oh, there. It
Yeah,
is.
dominate captains to get them off.
That's what it's.
That guy
Okay.
probably got through with that attack feeling real silly.
What?
Do a giant big spin attack and then he's gone.
I just jumped. Clean. Okay, I'm at a spot. Thank you. I want some ballerina tricks.
See, the thing's glowing for you. How do you not know where to go?
I'm heading that way right now.
Oh wow,
You
these
came
guys
to
guys
the
are eager to
right
say no.
cliff. Okay, he just got down like he was ready for me to dominate him.
it's dragons again. Pretty sure dragons were rarer in Middle Earth than this.
Anyway, so okay. You know, the one-eyed, I can't. I don't really care about last time we met, pal. I think there was one date too many. I don't recall.
Intel.
Where
Get him,
is this?
get him.
B.
Pull the intel out through his nose.
Pressing B.
I don't even know where we were at. Oh, we know who most people are.
Ronk the Gab is huge. Look at him.
Azadar, no.
Oh no, that's
Push crimp? Hang on, what? Go back. Push crimp.
Script the fire collar.
Push crimp.
I'm down with that.
Sounds like some kind of an electrical connection. You get one of these push crimps on here, and then you squeeze it, and then there you go.
Where's our friend? The
Mug the Tyrant. Oh, I remember him. It was the life advice. As opposed to Shag the Tyrant from the other one.
Rash Death
Rash Bruz.
something.
Nazu.
Nazu. Not Nazu.
So there's Ukabuk and Stakuga. No. So we got
Unknown, we don't know.
Flack. Zuka the Deep. Does he delve deep indeed? Well, there's only two guys we can find. Oh, actually, I guess you can.
Lucky Shot.
Yeah, but these aren't great. Uga Kuga, I'm good with. What was his name?
So then what
was
is
that guy's
one?
name? Two Horn.
Where?
Jimmy Two Horn.
Where?
Two Horn Drooler. Ew. So figure something out about. No, hang on. You got to find something out about the two guys. There's only two we don't know.
All right, so do we want to go lower level?
Who
captain,
cares?
or-
It's only two. We'll find them out eventually. Ashgarn.
Ashgarn.
No, you're
He
too
looks
generic.
So dumb.
Ashgarn sounds like a D&D edgelord to me. He's got a skull on his belt. I know I'm right about it. So yeah,
He rolled 13 for dodge.
would probably be pretty decent.
Evade.
What are you saying? 13 is probably not a bad roll. No, don't go kill. Well, okay, you've changed the goal now by doing that. Apparently, we're going to go
What?
kill Ashgarn.
I don't. Okay, that's not even what I wanted to do, but sure, just because he's in my way now. Anyway.
So you're just complaining about the lack of resilience of today's
It
young
is.
people?
It's a lack of resilience, and I feel like it's not only just accepted, but borderline celebrated. Like you.
Sam, but
It's a
who
great
did
thing
the
that
peeing in your Cheerios is what I'm asking for.
I'm about to pee in these guys' Cheerios right now, but
Because, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm also wondering what prompted it. Is it just...
okay, they saw me.
Of course they did. Is you... What? In the name?
I just slapped.
Here's the thing. The Arkham games have excellent combat. And I'm not saying that...
We're just coming back to that.
Well, because the thing is, the combat in this makes it feel like it's a punishment for screwing up the stealth. And
Yeah.
maybe it's that on purpose, but like...
Well, that's why.
Then I guess we're just screwed because we can't seem to do the stealth right.
Because convos. My point is, I had a point. The resilient
Did
thing
you
does
ever
bother
really?
me. Yes, the resilient things does bother me, and I think obviously the coining of the whole snowflake slash, this is the entitled generation because they just think everything should be handed to them. It's a valid critique or concern. My issue is, while I don't disagree that resilience has kind of been distastefully cast aside, I do take issue with the fact that then there, on the opposite side of the coin, there's this refusal to look at the significant changes and differences that have actually made cultural...
Is that your guy? I think that's your guy. He's
I was about
highlighted
to-
in yellow or in
No,
orange.
there's multiple. Where?
Right below you. Oh, he's literally right below you.
Impressive kill, but it won't keep.
Well, I think that's a trap also.
Oh,
I strike.
what?
Wait, this isn't...
That's Flack the Serpent, and he looks even stupider in person. Why am I even here?
Cleansed of man filth. Only then will it be fit for her jaws. Die, die.
What are you... Whose jaws are you trying to get inside?
That's the other thing, is that some of these people don't die even when you do stealth kill them. Because they're, like, immune to stealth killing, which you'd think...
Okay, see, that bothers me a great deal.
Ew!
Did you just fart, pal?
He just, he spews. It's weaponized bulimia.
Okay,
They're all covered in it. It is weaponized bulimia.
desecration... No, okay,
Ew.
he didn't even
No
give me
pelvis.
an opportunity. Okay, I guess I'm just...
Crook!
Crook,
What have you done to the remote? I don't feel like Crook gets...
you blew the back off you.
I don't think Crook deserves any credit for this kill. The animal did all the work.
Crook,
Or technically it should be pronounced Crook, which I'm alright with.
mighty Crook.
Right, I don't think there's a way to make that not keep
No,
happening.
it's gonna keep happening. It's
Well, then get some tape on there or something at least.
So anyway, all I'm saying is, I first of all want to start off by saying
Start off. You're 20 minutes too late to start
our
off.
current generation
Crook!
needs to get a clue and actually push through difficult things.
Crook the alchemist.
But I also think the opposite side of the coin is that there's this refusal to look at the fact that on a both cultural and even, economic is maybe one argument you would have, level, there have been some significant changes that have made life more difficult now, and that has to be looked at. So it's like,
Hang on, I'm not sure what your point is now. You're reversing your opinion?
it's not that I'm reversing it. What I'm saying is both. I would love to see our generation
Noruk.
get.
Bent.
Well, that's true too. No.
Flog brawler.
I would like to see our generation really experience the kind of
You want
turmoil and even just.
we want societal collapse. It'll be good for us.
Well, there's a part of me that just goes, like I made the comment. I'm gonna stop beating around the bush because as you said that.
Well, I said, is there a concrete example that's prompted all this? Because if there is,
There was a gentleman that we were talking about that apparently got in a car accident and didn't have any sort of like traumatic brain injuries or anything like that, but was so stressed about the experience that he can no longer drive and in fact is now agoraphobic. So he stays inside of his house and never leaves. That's
that had to
psychotic.
have been a pretty.
It doesn't matter how significant the wreck. That's my opinion.
My only
Call
thought
it-
would be it
call
has.
jaded if you want to, but
I
if
think
you're a man,
that would depend because that's a very unusual. Like, agoraphobia is actually pretty rare even amongst those who are ill-adjusted. So
I will make the argument that feigned agoraphobia is probably not. People saying I don't really want to leave my house because I'm a lazy individual that doesn't want to actually contribute to society. And
but I don't know how. I won't discount the probability that could happen. But
I'm just saying, and again, some people may call me
Who's the last
unfeeling
guy?
or heartless, but I just go.
I thought it was Skaka. That'd have been better. Shaka's Shaka.
Shaka, shakalaka, shack me up.
what's
The fact that
what's
he's
the name of the
fact
boss
that
from
he's holding him like that.
What's the name of the boss from Dilbert? Because he's got that hairstyle going. In fact, did the boss from Dilbert even have a name?
I don't know what it is.
I'll make a comparison in the edit. People will see what I'm talking about because it's exactly that guy.
I think you're not very far off.
Alrighty. See, the problem is also this. It's like, how am I supposed to interrogate people and then get out? Like, I was supposed to, I guess, follow him.
So that I do.
And-
I think that bothers me. I'm like, okay, you got in a wreck. Are you hurt? No. Okay. Can you get back to work? Like, come on.
Just.
maybe
I need more intel.
Maybe
My
that's
intel's
unfair and
getting-
unfeeling, but I think that's absurd. Like, when did men? When were men excused to just be like, you got too stressed. You got to just sit inside your house for your entire life, and that's okay. Your wife will work. Like, that's a joke.
And, I mean, sure.
Do you
Again,
agree with that, or I mean, like what?
I don't know the details of the circumstance.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
it sounds
like, just
dumb,
the way that
but
it's presented. Like, what are your thoughts on that? If you had somebody that was a friend of yours that got in a wreck, perfectly fine physically, but just
yeah,
as-
that's where I go. I mean, I feel like the only acceptable response that would entail having some sort of psychological damage would be, it's like, okay, if you got horrifically wounded, I could see being like, okay, now driving actually freaks me out because last time I almost died. But if it was just like, oh, I got in a wreck and I was fine, then I would wonder what about that's prompting the stress at that point because you were fine. Unless you're the kind of person who's like, but it could have been not fine and I can't get over that endless
But see,
hypothetical.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
What?
That kind of
Ye
weakness-
olde IKEA.
Is that actually what it says?
No, I'm just
I'm
saying.
joking.
It's a ye olde book on assembling
it's a
the
Mugenflugen.
the Husqvarna or whatever. How do I? Oh, well, whoops. I'm pretty sure I just cut somebody
it's
off.
It's for a orc, so that one's probably
It's a
called the
orc
dirty
table.
shag.
Ugh. Is there any other kind with orcs? Okay, come on now.
So what
do
I'm
I get
getting
there?
at is, especially emotionally or mentally,
Emotional damage. Hello.
that really is what it comes down to.
I'll leave you with some
I
trauma
get-
you can't get over.
I want this to come off
Trauma
in the most
in-
caring way possible.
Well, you've given up on that, I
because
think.
I am a very empathetic individual. However,
You're not really helping that case.
there comes a point in which my patience is very thin. In which, with this generation, I think we've made some great strides in saying mental health is important. But at the point that you're taking mental health days, quote unquote, simply because you're like, I'm so stressed because why are you stressed? Well, I don't know. I just am not feeling like the sun's been out very often, so I don't really want to go into work. Well,
Drain rats for
sorry.
health.
Draining rats.
Why on earth am I draining rats for health? Ew. I can explode rats for health. Oi, mate. Oi, mate. There's something in your urethra.
I thought you were going to say something about draining him for health. I'd like to drain you.
I'm a proctologist. Just give me a minute. What is this knife doing in you?
Because he's got his knife embedded in his... What is it?
Death threat. Death's... Oh, I just
Oh, that...
sent him a death threat? What? Okay. They've included... What? Alright, this game... Who knew this game had a Reddit submode?
Ashgarn the Skull Grinder.
Just
I
gonna
feel
send
like
him a death threat, and I guess
Send
that created a mission rather than just... Okay. So I guess I can...
Well, you can't just talk trash and then not do anything.
Well, I guess that's... But I'm wondering... I was just wondering what the actual purpose of
They
it
don't
would be.
give you that option.
I
No,
guess-
you can't just be a keyboard warrior. You got to actually put your money where your mouth
Hey, we should
is.
have some of that. If the
Well, see,
NSA's
that's what I'm
if the
saying.
NSA is already spying on us, just be like, "Oh, you're talking smack. We've issued a fight warrant for this. You're gonna have to actually back up your claims, pal. You and this guy are gonna have a scrum on this date."
Well, see, this is what I'm saying. Do you agree that emotionally and mentally,
See, like,
we've
how am I
gone
supposed to cross
too
a field like
far
this?
with the amount of latitude we're giving people?
Well, I mean, but I'd have said that back in the '60s. So don't. I'm not the person to talk to.
Well, okay, expound on that because I'm trying to tease this out because it's bothered
Get
me.
the kids back up the chimneys. That's what I say.
Wow.
Built character.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying. It's like, did life suck? Yeah.
Life
but
sucked a whole
guess
lot
what?
more than it sucks now.
It teaches you that life sucks. Like, there's a part of it. It's like life is the best teacher.
Life
it
is
on-
murder, and
all
you're
by
forced to
itself.
shiv an orc.
Okay. Oh, Shiv. Okay, I did not hear that.
Hello.
About Shim, I was like, what are we doing?
You could shim the orc as well, I guess.
What do you want from me?
Oi! That's not what I wanted.
I'm pretty sure you just shimmed him just now.
So this is me following up on my death threat, I
Pretty
guess.
sure I just.
Oh
shimmed
boy, it's a
Shim.
massacre. Draw out Ashgarn Skull Grinder. What was in the death threat, I wonder? Why does he have kunais on his arm? He's a massive weeb. Those are what those are, right? Am I saying that right?
I don't know.
Pretty sure that's a kunai. Is that kind of weird diamond-shaped knife? What about the fire did I miss? I'm supposed to do something with fire. Kill
No.
20 enemies to get inside the fortress. This might be a little tough to negotiate.
Kill 20 of them and then.
Oi, mate. Hold L tort. Okay, well, you can't go making the hints. I'm going to brutalize this guy. Carve him up like Jack the Ripper. See, you shouldn't be able to do that. There is no circumstance in which I think that's reasonable.
I agree.
It's like, yeah,
As a
guy
martial
fell 20
artist,
feet.
it's like-
even if it wasn't, even if
Even
he's
if you're-
trained, it's like, I'm a
Yeah, that's what I was about to
180-pound
say.
man falling 20 feet.
Well, that, and it's like even the best martial artists in the world, if somebody bum rushes them without complete warning.
That was
at
more
all,
than a bum
it's
rush.
Like,
Seriously. The weight of me falling on him alone should have broken something. Okay, so I gotta kill 20 dudes in this melee. Oi, lads. Come at me in a single file. Please. Alright, 3 enemies down. Who's the guy with the cornrows? You're next. Oh, well, okay, that didn't take much.
well, he's not dead, I don't think.
No, he's dead.
Pretty sure he's dead. Pretty sure he just pooped.
Come on now, kill him.
So, what are your thoughts? I mean, I
don't.
I mean, you said obviously you want
Kids in
kids
the
up
chimneys.
I'm pretty sure that's your running campaign.
Yes.
But I
Kids
just
in
think,
the chimneys, cigarettes for everyone.
Well, I'm just saying it was a better world when we didn't have to worry about saying, yeah, but that hurts my feelings, so I don't
Here's
really want
my
to come into
elven
work today.
raging.
Like at the point that
Woo!
I don't feel like you're raging, you're just raving.
Elven. That's,
Elven rave.
Hey, well, I killed a bunch. Oh, he's got a big old hammer. That's a
Kind
16.
of makes him
yeah.
actually slightly cooler.
It's a 16-pounder he's got there. Why is he on the other side of the place? 63 I got from that. All right.
I just feel I can't help but feel
Everyone's
like
invited to the Elven
it's-
Rave.
it.
Dwarves would hold a good rave. I don't think elves would.
I really feel like that's true. Like in thinking about that, that seems like it fits.
Elves might host a good poetry night or something, but if you want to rave, no, turn around the other way. You saw nothing.
Oh, he did. He was like, okay.
Hello, me lads.
So, I just think we've gone too far. Is all I'm saying. But
Stealth
then
dominate.
and then what I was trying to follow up with is
Oh,
where
something in your
it
ear.
comes from. I think where
Put
it stemmed
a
from is that
dagger
the,
in
pre-
your
the,
ear.
the boomer generation basically did themselves a disservice by maybe calling out some of the you can't be upset when, just emotionally you don't want to do something, but you have to do it anyway. That's fair. But to say, we had it tough too, and you guys aren't experiencing anything uniquely difficult, it's like, well, that's also not true.
Whoa.
Like, there's.
Okay, the guy does magic.
What?
That's new.
Okay, he disappears.
What am I supposed to
He's
do
a
with this?
splicer.
You're in the wrong game, pal. Okay. How am I supposed to react to this? What are you doing with that? Pal, I think you really got lost on the way to the wrong genre.
He'd like to put that chain in you.
I don't doubt that, and that's... Are you curious? Oh,
Soft
I thought
head.
that actually killed him.
He's got a soft head.
He's got a soft noodle. Noodle. Up your noodle. Up your noodle dance.
Oh.
I found his weakness. It's his head.
I feel like that seems like it.
What happened? Get back here. I'm on the low. Okay, now I just don't know what to make of that. Okay, it loses its effectiveness when I can just outrun you, pal. Alright, show me your soft head. Oh, I'm out of elf.
Bring your pretty head to my arrow.
Oh boy! I don't think I'm gonna have the chance. Where's my guy? I don't like you, pal.
So, I don't know. That it obviously got out of balance because there was this desire to make.
What am I supposed to do with
Maybe, perhaps, in a desire to make the generation understand.
Okay, that's
that
not helpful.
Everybody has a tough life, and you have to just kind of get over your
It
stuff.
turns out life sucks for all of us. Elven
Exactly.
light!
But at the same time, I do think that our
We're
current
so close!
climate does present unique challenges that are unique to our particular
You're very
generation,
annoying.
and I think that that has to be looked at fairly.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
sure, but I mean, whose fault is that? We kind of made our own bed.
Did we? Or was it made by the boomers and they're just now making excuses for themselves?
No, it was made by the 60s. I don't know who that is. That's after the boomers, isn't it?
No.
I think it is. Boomers, I thought were like 50s-ish. Maybe I'm
Maybe
wrong.
that's the Xers.
We're really... I just want to give him a good slap on the bum.
Just take a slap on the bum.
I apparently need some arrows for his soft head.
For dinner.
Give me some arrows for his soft head. Hey, you got some arrows? I hear this guy's got a soft head.
You got a soft, flat. You
Got a soft butt.
okay?
You got some soft ribs. Ow! I got a-
What are you doing with that arrow? Ow!
Okay, this isn't working. Soft ribs. Soft head. Arrows for it. Parkour.
Arrows between.
Soft
It's
head.
soft.
Get out.
That just made it sound like I was declaring that I had ED.
Get away from me.
He's got a thing. It's a thing. Takes arrows well in the head. Soft between.
I need...
He's soft.
Okay, so this just isn't working. Where do I get arrows, pal? Tell me the place of the arrows. Can I send him a death threat? Oh, I was gonna say, can I send him a death threat while I'm still here, in the middle of the fight? Apparently not, and there's nobody else I can unlock. So, just start sending death threats to everybody. Apparently.
Well, not anybody we want to keep.
Oh, whoops. I guess I'm just gonna. You will lose this intel. I guess, or how can I figure out who this is?
Probably.
Oh, I can't.
Play
I guess
what?
maybe that guy doesn't know who that guy is.
He's so far up the food chain, I just have to shrug my shoulders and say, who knows?
Who's in charge around here? Man, I'm screwed if I know. Let's just pretend they can't see me.
So anyway, that was my soapbox. I don't like when people make excuses. Really, that's what it comes down to.
Well, that I can agree with, but I'm I'm in a state.
Okay.
I can't help but feel this isn't going well. No, I'm not. You're chasing me. Hi. I'm gonna slit up your perineum. Okay, so there's literally no arrows anywhere in here, so the only way I know that is a good attack against this guy, I can't perform anymore. Whoa, hello.
Can't you throw your little elven knives? That probably would work.
I don't think
too.
I have elven knives anymore.
Yeah, your little.
How does even one even?
weird little... What is this?
I can have an elven conniption. Elven rave. Well, there you go. That's
There you
how I
go.
do it.
Yeah, see? Knives swinging
Whee.
freely.
Yep, at an elven rave. That's what you can look forward to when you go to an elven rave, is a whole bunch of knives swinging freely. These aren't hitting him in his soft head, they're hitting him in his soft spleen.
His spleen tail.
Actually, he's much too hardy for that. He's got a hard spleen from years of drinking.
That would make it even softer, you weirdo.
Would it, or did it just calcify it? My spleen's actually turned into a piece of petrified wood. I want to slap you. You wasted my attack. Where did he even go? He just pulls his little Bioshock stunt and then just goes away. Get back here. There you go. I'm hacking up your shins, pal. Just call it rest. Oh, hey, he's green now.
I think it means he's calling people to himself. That's what he's doing.
Ouch.
He just yanked your chain.
Clotheslined me. Glaives, yes, let's have...
He just glaved me.
Okay, I'm holding X! Why am I not giving whatever that was saying to do?
Because he's about to
What's with the stripper dance, pal?
Okay.
Darth Maul gave me a tease. Garl? Darth Garl.
Darth Carl.
Garl, that killed people! Well, that didn't go well.
Well, what are your
Pass
thoughts
on me.
what's the...
Oh, I think we are... I think we're doomed.
Well, that's... Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I want some kind of global conflict to harden us all up. Why
Okay,
does he
now
look like
he's
Columbus?
I was going to say Robin Hood, but that's even better. Columbus. Garl, he went from Darth Garl to Columbus.
And Ashgar
Carl
wiggled up.
Lumbus.
Well, this is Shaka Skullcrusher's Dilbert
Finest
boss.
hour. Dilbert's boss's finest hour.
I'm gonna look up what was Dilbert's boss's name.
Dilbert's boss.
It could very well be that. It was that kind of cartoon. Or it might just be that was. He doesn't have a name. I'm not sure what to say about it other than that I think the only way it is fixed is people just have to face harder ship than they faced.
Well, that's
essentially
that's
it's
what
a bit of context is the only way that you'll realize.
Well,
The things I thought were hard were pittance compared to how bad life can get.
Well, I agree.
Pick up
but
the
see,
elf shot.
that's-
You might need it for people with soft heads.
That's what I was getting at, though, with the notion of like I think where a lot of the boomers were coming from as far as what they were trying to accomplish.
Well, because they probably faced harder.
Right.
But
Well,
you've got your weird.
do they have they though?
You've
Or is
got
it
a
just-
weird sort of. His name is literally the pointy-haired boss. That's brilliant. Sometimes abbreviated PHB.
in the cartoon or
Apparently.
in the comic.
Well, that just goes to show why Dilbert was the best. Anyways. You've got some...
Pointy boss. Okay.
Oh, hello,
Ghouls
mutant children.
Ghouls be running.
Ghouls be running, they do. They think sometimes it don't be like that, but it do. I don't know what your weird side hustle is when you're trying to say, but the boomers aren't recognizing that things are hard in different ways, and it's like,
Well, it's not.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
fair enough, but it's more of the problem is not.
I don't think it should give us excuse, is what I'm saying. I think our generation does itself a disservice in going, yeah, because things are difficult, we're just going to give up. It's like,
That's
well,
a fair, yeah. But
the
I mean,
prob-
that's also.
but the-
I
to
thought
say
Jordan
that it's
Peterson
not
said it well.
difficult-
I think Jordan Peterson said it well when he was just going, it turns out when you spend decades.
Okay,
Whoa. When
that was just the most ridiculous.
What? That was absurd. He's saying when you spend decades trying to demoralize people, it works.
Well,
So it's like you can't exactly be mad at the generation who just bought all of the propaganda telling them how much life sucked and they meant nothing.
right.
It's like, well, fair enough, but if the worst that can happen is they'll believe you.
Well, and see, that's what my point is, I suppose, is take some responsibility in this equation. Like, you can't just blame it on us and be like, those young whippersnappers, not... Like, guess what? You should know. You raised us. It's like...
Did they, though? Or did the government raise us?
Well, that's my point, precisely, is that they didn't, because they were off doing their own things, and then now who's entitled? I mean, it's like...
Well, I mean, there's a slightly higher argument for that when you're going, okay, they did. The flaw is not in the concept of, I mean, the entitlements in terms of governmental, like, actual... What is going on here?
He's now taking on the load
Fighting the naked mole rats.
defeat
Well, hey.
Ashgarn before the mole rats defeat him. Can
Uh,
I just be...
plonk him in his soft head. Oh, he knows it's you.
Oh, does he?
I know those arrows. It's not the first time they've been in my soft head. They call me the orcish pincushion. Why did you join the fray from up here? You could have just kept shooting him in his soft head. Ooh. Did I have a point I was making? I don't remember if I was making a point.
Okay, see, now you just left me with all this mess because you're
Why
just
did
that
you
kind of-
join so haphazardly? You missed it. You missed it. Tars. Yeah, he's stomping on your body.
Tars.
Tars was the name of the computer in Interstellar, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Don't know why.
What do I think? I don't know. I don't know. I just think that the critique is far more...
Wait, did he just kill Dilbert's boss? Was Shaka Dilbert's boss?
No, Tars wasn't
No, Tars is the guy we just met.
he? Yeah, but... Okay.
You're not paying attention to who's a
I
who
was,
in
but
Whoville.
he got a...
Ronk. Okay, good. He succeeded at whatever he was doing. Let's hope they beat the other guys at whatever it is they are doing. Battle reports. Who's winning what? Rash versus Zuka. Zuka Toscana. Looks like Darth Malgus. Alright, is that it? So the Rash is gone. So I think did he kill,
And that guy's also dead.
or was it Flack? Wrong. Naruk of the North. Garl. Well, come on. I think Shaka was Dilbert's boss. That's a shame. I still don't actually know what we're doing here.
Our orc is here. He looks just like Dilbert's boss.
I guess we're committed to killing Ashcan or whatever.
Ash can. Ashtray.
Because we've spent so much time trying. So alright, I'm going to attempt to engage with the game on the way I'm supposed to play it. So like,
Oh, so squat. Take a dump right there.
right on an orc's head. So, I would presume then that like my goal is to stealth around, not be noticed, and get into these big fights that end up causing us trouble. But like,
Spoken like a true Netflix sub.
what?
What is it? What is it called? Not sub.
I won't be called a Netflix sub. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, I was.
It's a
meaning-
slander I won't tolerate.
I was meaning. What is it called? The weird people that are supposed to do like the summation.
What?
The Netflix summator.
Please stay in the bush.
Describes the show as like
That dude has got an
this
absolute.
game. You're supposed to.
That guy's
hide
got a
bushes
Dr. Livesey
and-
walk. I'm bringing back memes from a year ago. I'll put the music over that, and everyone will think I'm very funny.
So, huh?
I will think it's funny just because I was one of those people. Tiptoe through the whatever these plants are. Oh, hey. What's her head still around, eh? Remember. Remember.
Spinning a web of fate
Remember.
in less than 15. I don't know.
15 seconds? Do you not have...
Well, I was gonna say seconds, but I thought I'd
Oh, reveal Shelob's memory.
reveal Sheila
There's some...
and her memory too.
What? I can't help but feel like there's a lot of skin showing in whatever this is going to end up being. Either that or there's a lot of beige. She's remembering the time she got cut in a manila envelope.
Remembering the time that she
Whoop,
she
whoop, whoop, whoop.
donned the
I'm feeling rumbling.
red carpet with.
Rumble in...
You're feeling rumblings? Maybe it's the skin.
It could be. Oh, the rumblings went. Rumblings are back. And she's brown and prickly. Oh, hang on. Can you hear that? That's incredibly loud.
Yes,
rumbling.
I can.
I'm seeing a black dress. There you
See,
go.
it wasn't even that bad.
That's, I mean, depending. The Victorians would have said something.
After Morgoth came Sauron, and after Sauron... After Sauron will come peace.
Okay, I don't know what that was about, but alright. So anyways. Basically what you're saying is people are too soft. What is
The
this?
words I'm searching for, I can't say.
Are you... What?
Yeah, I
What
mean,
state
people
are
have
you
gotten
in?
people have gotten too soft, but I do feel like it has to be a critique of the current generation as well as the previous
Oh,
one.
joy.
If you are to take it to its end,
I don't think I have the ability to ride
Kind
these
of.
yet.
to its
Oh boy.
final kind of thought, because it doesn't
Screw!
make any sense that the two would be disconnected. That doesn't. It's not
You
just
see
like
nothing, you know nothing. I am in the middle of a bad time. You have an unspent skills point. Yeah, I also have a botched circumcision.
anything else I'm not too.
Okay, so the game doesn't want me stealthing around. I'd like to see y'all get yourselves...
I'd love to
I
get.
don't know why the first word... the first word that came to mind was in the not the right word, so I just... But it was chrismated. Which is not... I mean, yes, I'd like to see you all be chrismated. But that's for unrelated reasons.
I mean, as friends.
Getting into fights. All right, cool. I'm going this way. Climbing up this weird rock.
Climbing into a sycamore rock.
Okay, why are these weird woods full of all of you? Is this guy up in a tree? Looks like he might be.
Zacchaeus. Are you up here?
Someone's up here. Someone's up here. I know there's a song about Zacchaeus, and I'm trying to sing it for the comedic effect, but I can't remember it.
Well, I don't remember the full song, but
Ooh. 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 What? Ghoul hunt? Oh, that guy's out hunting ghouls, is he?
Nice night for a ghoul hunt.
Eating
Oh,
a-
come on, that was a perfect segue.
It's not a, what's not a segue? Where are you wanting to go from there?
I was just saying, you were just singing that.
Well, but it's not a segue still. That's just a reference.
Draw the ghouls in. Lights out and get ready.
So, want to talk about any movies you saw recently?
Like, are you what are you?
Well, I'm just saying that
Go,
I thought
are
it
you
was a
going for the
decent-
low-hanging fruit?
Well, sure. I'm just saying it felt like it was a decent enough movie to at least.
You're gonna have to
comment
give some context for that then, or am I supposed to do
sure.
that for you?
on. I'm just trying to lob one over the plate for you. But if you insist on me pitching,
I
him
am not
at it-
sure if I'm hitting him at all. Elf shot needed. I had like a bunch.
Fletching equals very no.
Oh, hey, how about that? Elf shot abounds. Okay, all right. Let me stick a arrow up his soft noodle.
Okay. Bring your pretty noodle to my arrow.
I can't see his soft head. Bring your soft head into my view. Ah, this isn't going well. Stop it! He keeps moving. There you go, soft head. See? Just, I made a soft-headed orc. See? He's got a soft head. I don't know why that came to mind. Okay, there's more up there. Get them. Oh, fear of pinning. What?
Come again?
What is this strange fear you have, Ashgarn? Fear of what?
You what?
You what, mate? What?
My boys will hear about this, and you'll suffer. I promise you that.
He's been spewed upon. What? What?
Fear of
I don't have the... Okay. So, I guess I made him give up the fight, but I didn't kill him.
life is but a witch.
Tooth and Talon? Well, no, I'm not going to let him... No, I'm just going to kill him. He ain't retreating from me. Oh, I hope this... Oh! This is perfect.
Do you think this is virtue? Do you think this is honor?
I don't care.
I don't think at all, pal. I'm a corpse. Here's what? Okay, the ghouls in the background are giving me the creeps. They're all twitching in unison. Kill him. Oh. Yeah. We're turning him into a sashimi. All right. Being spewed by naked mole rats.
Ghouls are gonna make you pay now.
Why?
You're not even honorable. We're tearing your clothes limp.
What? Am I seriously gonna... I just killed that guy, and I'm gonna be ripped apart by naked mole rats. Ew! I don't like whatever you do to me. Get me up these rocks. Away, away. Don't like the way you touch me.
Wow.
All right, we just killed a guy.
No way, no way.
What is going on over there? Having some Tai Chi, or it seems.
Maybe they're doing their martial arts training.
Alrighty.
When he
Wait,
comes at you like that, you gotta use this to come down. Just swing your sword around.
when he comes at you, do this. Just wail on him a bunch. Okay, what's next? Seriously, what actually is next in the story? Like,
It's
I know we're just
that, right.
Karigo, Karathungal, Nemesis. I don't care about my Nemesis. I care about I care about the plot.
I believe Gondor Quest is the main plot, but I don't know.
Well, I don't know what they want from me anymore. What does the map say on the matter? Nothing, it would seem. Hey dear. Purified hater allows you to survive. What? I'm confused. Advanced time. No, alright. So apparently just hunting down people we think have funny names is just all we do in this.
Well, that's kind of what the first game devolved into eventually. Anyways.
I don't care about upgrade points. I care about orcs. Oh, army. There you go. Alright. Who needs a spanking? What's actually going on in the world? Tars is going to have a fight with Gund. I don't care about which one of them lives and through that. Push crimp.
For some reason, when you were passing by it, I just read it as Pimp Rush. And I don't know why.
Pimp slap.
It's like a bum rush, but a little bit different. I have AIDS.
Or I guess could I take on one of you fellas? Let's actually formulate a plan. So, of all of these guys, I think Ukabuk deserves to be a warlord. Just for the obvious reasons. Who else? Who's the other? Ugakuga? He's an epic mystic trickster. So basically, here's what I'm suggesting we do. Is Ronk is Ukakuga's brother.
Well, there you
How
go.
about
Now
that?
you know.
Okay, so that means Ronk's being grandfathered in.
There you go.
Because I think if I kill him, then Ukakuga's going to be mad. So it seems like what I need to do is I'm going to kill one of these two fellas, and then replace him.
Of the two.
Yeah, replace him with one of my guys. Oof.
Okay.
Hello, Chairman Mao. He's got the kunais too. That was not intended, by the way, in any way other than to call this man ugly. I'm not insinuating things. Just saying he looks like he depressed 50 million people. All right, bye everyone. This is the end of YouTube forever. My fellow YouTubers, I've just made a joke outlawing our channel forever. Banning begins in 5 minutes. Okay, gonna go kill that guy, I guess.
Mao. Mao.
Oh, hey, he's
what
close.
Brings us together today.
Let's go get him. No, need these arrows in case he's got a soft noodle. Train rats for health. That's just such a strange thing.
Fascistic leaders never have soft noodles. They always have.
Are you sure about that? I think they're compensating for their soft noodles. Well, I mean, what are you implying otherwise? Fascist dictators
really
know how to give it.
represent that second part.
What is glowing? I don't. Okay, there, chum. A little overzealous, I think. Yeah, walk away from the glowing thing. That's a Rebel Alliance logo. I know that. They can't hide that from me. Get it. Oop, 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 oop. I. Hold still. See, there you go. That was proper stealth-like. Okay, this is not. Get on top of the thing, you weird man. Where's my guy? I don't think this is going to end up working out in the time we have left, but I guess we'll call this a recon mission. He's just standing in the middle of the field, I guess? Oh, this is probably not where he is. It's probably a mission start thing. Let's just see what it's
Maybe
going
he
to
is
look.
just standing in the middle of the field.
That would be funny.
What's this I hear about you making fun of my soft noodle?
Tooth and talon.
Like
Am I
to
on the
show
right
you-
thing?
I'd like to show you why they call me a dictator.
There he is.
He looks like a tater.
Well, he does. He looks like the other thing, too. We're past the hour. So I guess, do we do a tease or do we just cliffhanger it?
Well, look at him. He wants to tease. Those little nipple caps are about to come off anyway.
What?
Might as well just
What?
roll with it.
Oh, the weird harness he's wearing?
Yeah.
Ugh!
Only takes one.
Drakebait. This war chief is playing with fire.
What?
Okay, he's into kinky things, it looks like.
Well, I mean, he is wearing the harness.
This is my rack.
Wow. And here's the dragon I've bended.
Oh, dear. All right, shoot 3 bait to attract drakes. Which drakes are we attracting here? Okay, hi. Thought you were looking the other way. Just let me stab you. Just let me fold you. Grab enemies? I'm not trying to grab enemies. I'm trying to shoot stuff. All right, what am I aiming at? Where's the bait? Oh, that. Okay. I don't see how shooting these does anything. What? Okay. Shoot a dragon and it disintegrates. That's one of the lesser known bits of folklore, I guess. Ah, that's not it. I thought it was. Okay, I gotta wander around. It would seem that's not helpful. Gonna need some more of this, apparently. Okay, you're overshooting things a little, pal. Whoa, hey! I've already succeeded, it seems. Do I have to shoot the rest? Can we just call this a wash? Oh. Oh, no, that's a weird thing. Well, have we solved societal issues again? By sticking kids up chimneys and, what else did I say?
Telling disabled people to get over it.
Legalizing cigarettes again? I mean, they're not illegal, but...
Yeah.
So they've already attracted dragons.
Shove your 10-year-old up the chimney with a cigarette. That's what we're saying.
Well, that's the least you could do for him. I mean, need something to keep him warm. Here we go. Good vantage point to see where the other ones are.
Light it. See what happens. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Where are you at? There they go. Somehow, shooting 3 dragon corpses has brought dragons in, and now he's ready to party. Hello. So the dragons are what? Just set dressing, I guess? They're not actually relevant to this.
Yeah, we just kind of thought they'd look cool.
Whoa! Ow. That was...
Hey, boss, can you get Brandon off my back? He's been wanting to put dragons in this game for days. All right, Brandon,
Okay,
listen.
now why are you attracted to me?
We're going to put this dragon in the tooth and what is it? Tooth and
I don't
nail.
remember.
Gel.
Do you have a soft noodle? Do you have an exit buddy?
Do you have an exit wound?
Oi. Right. Can I I want to get him. No, I want to get him. Well, okay, you're not letting me get him.
This time we're going to castigate your noodle.
There you... Oh, I had to let him actually acknowledge my presence.
You know how much grog I've had? I can
What?
guess, pal.
And then.
Okay, he really did come ready for a party.
I guess, yeah. That was what he was into. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you'd be here
About to
too.
solve this problem too, because the one-eyed is the
Oh
one
boy, we got a whole bunch of fun.
Turuk Nakto.
All right, this I think was a bad. What? What are you doing?
Jump off of over
I don't know. The plot armor, I guess.
The plot armor.
Hey, he's trying to pull the same joke, except he can't do it. He's trying to pull the same magic trick. Don't test me, pal. You're right next to explosive barrels. I'll just say goodbye to everything. What am I doing with that man's butt? That man's butt got in my way. I thought I was having a butt quick time event.
No escape. No rook means no chance. No rook means no hope.
Okay, well, that didn't go to plan. So those guys are his bodyguards, and I probably need to take care of them before we go after him next time.
Well, any
So
last
that
words?
didn't. I don't know. I don't know. You've made me depressed about the state of the human condition.
Well, unfortunately, that
Well, good.
it's not even that all humans are that way. That's the sad thing. It's that I guess the moral of the story is those that are actually just keep on keeping on. How about you actually take some time to encourage those people? Because most of the time, if other people can get a pass, they will.
What? I don't know what your point was with that.
Well, again, it's the whole if no one makes me, you have an entire culture of people that go, the minute that I am not being forced by either a boss or some sort of authority figure, I'm going to do the least amount of work possible. And that just is...
I thought you were complaining. Okay, see, this is where you keep flip-flopping. You're complaining,
Well, again, it's the...
saying these... Okay. Which thread are we on again? I thought we were talking about how... I don't know.
Okay.
You had a point about how you and you got to appreciate the times are different and people
Well,
face different
yeah,
hardships.
I mean, again, they are.
Except that's no excuse, so
Well,
I guess
that's
why
what
are
I'm
we bringing
saying.
it up?
Well, we're bringing it up because...
Life is hard in new ways, but shut up about it.
Well, that's kind of what my perspective is. So there you go. In a nutshell, that's what I'm saying. I acknowledge it's different.
The kids aren't sucky just because of the reasons you thought they were sucky. They're just sucky for different reasons. So you can be hard on them so long as you aren't hard on them for the same reasons your old parents were hard on you.
Maybe.
Every generation sucks in a unique way. I'm not letting them off the hook. I'm just wanting you to acknowledge their unique suckiness.
I want all of you to... I was going to say something else. All right, well...
Well, we have done very little of use. We did kill Ashcan, though. So I guess that was one...
What kind of a moralistic nonsense was he arguing about?
What? I wasn't paying attention to anything he said.
Honor.
Oh, yeah, well, basically we kicked him while he was down, which is like tee-hee. That's all.
Who cares?
It's like, what do you... I'm a corpse haunted by a malevolent ghost. What did you think I was going to do?
I think you're talking to the wrong guy, pal. I'm a corpse haunted by a malevolent ghost. That's going to be the new subtext for this.
It literally is. We've made that joke before. They don't lean into it enough. But it's like, I am literally a dead man possessed by a spirit.
How could you do this?
There could be no emotional appeal here, pal.
Yeah, I don't know if you recalled this, but orcs killed my family. Also, so there's that.
And the other guy's an elf. He just hates you generally. But one thing we did learn is that dwarves throw a good rave.